Ladies and gentlemen, in celebration of the 80th anniversary of the photocopier, we're going to make 3 copies of our show tonight. We're going to scale down each one. So the first one will be 50% our normal show, the second one will be 25%, and the third one will be 10% scaled down. And yes, by God, they will be collated. Enjoy the show, and the show, and the show. Broadcasting live from the east side of sunny Madison, Wisconsin, it's The Last Show on Earth with Nate Chappell. Tonight, it's the episode so nice we're doing it thrice, episode Xerox. But now, the man who always repeats himself in triplicate, the last host on Earth, Nate Chappell! Johnny? Yes, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the internet equivalent to that fresh photocopy smell, the last show on Earth. So, it's come to my attention that those who I have apparently begun to call younger people don't know what a Xerox machine is. So, it's a photocopier. It makes photocopies. Copies of pieces of paper. Oh, okay, paper is like if your iPhone screen was made out of mashed up trees and you couldn't scroll. I mean, unless it was rolled up like a scroll, which then, let's face it, you wouldn't be able to Xerox it anyway without flattening it out first, which arguably would make it not a scroll. Does that clear it up? So apparently Xerox isn't doing so well, unfortunately. I guess they really thought that fax was going to save them, huh? Then remember when they started being able to send emails, like way after emails were totally everywhere? And it just seemed kind of sad, you know, like a super old guy saying LOL. LOL. But no, email pretty much, I mean, it didn't help for sure. But what really killed them at the end of it is when people realized that if they bought 2 copiers, they could just use one of the copiers to copy the other copier, and then they could have all the copiers they wanted. And some of them just went on to sell those copies of the copiers. But that's what happens when you let copierism run amok. Hey, but don't you run amok, because in a couple of minutes, I'm going to perform an excerpt from my one-man show. But first, it's time for your morning affirmation.
I'm security guard Carl Lewis with today's morning affirmation.
Repeat after me. 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 Repeat. Welcome to My Week in Review. I'm Nate Chappell, and this is my week. On Thursday, I spent most of the afternoon staring at the mirror trying to catch myself switching which eye I was looking at. More as the story unfolds. On Sunday, Viv and I ate frozen hot chocolate. I know what you're thinking, but if it's frozen, it's not hot chocolate. And that's why no one will ever make you frozen hot chocolate. On Monday, I noticed that the CPR dummy cases had fallen over in the basement and the babies had fallen out. I'm not sure when this happened, but it might explain why my upstairs neighbor, with whom I share the basement, has been keeping her distance. But I want her to know that I haven't kidnapped any babies and that they chose that line of work. That's My Week in Review. I'm Nate Chappell saying my week was better than your week. Pops would spend a lot of nights just tinkering alone, cooking up experiments for purposes unknown. I found out he'd been secretly inventing how to clone. When upon success he yelled, "I've done it!" to the rotary telephone. So following that mug's success, Pops took a crack at me. Well, that was 30 years ago. We're close as close can be. Perhaps so close, I'd say, and surely he'd agree, that I thank Pops most every day for not making number 3.
What's our worst game?
Whatever you want it to be. You writing yourself?
Yeah, that's
kidding.
it.
Oh, hi. I was just thinking about the trip I took to Peru after college. I took a year off to, find myself. And I gotta tell you, brother, I've been looking ever since. But not because I haven't found anything. Quite to the contrary. When I finally came down from that ayahuasca trip and the peyote really kicked in, I'd found out that finding myself wasn't going to be finding a needle in a haystack. It was gonna be finding hay in a haystack. Because truth is, there's not just one me. Turns out, there are several different needles in this haystack. There's the little boy me. I'm just a little boy and I think the world is fun and magic is real. I think lions are boys and tigers are girls. Hee hee. I don't yet regret my choice of a Smurf big wheel. Then there's the angsty, teenaged me. I'm a teen and I'm really sad, but I refuse to have any idea why. I purposely like things that other people don't like, and then I wonder why I can't fit in. I'm so earnest sometimes that it makes other people uncomfortable, and I say, good, as long as you like me. But as I've gotten older, I've come to realize that there's also a little bit of my dad mixed in there. He's the part of me who's always ready for a joke. And when I say a joke, I mean one joke. Over and over and over again. Hey, sonny boy! Do you know what the farmer said when he lost his tractor? No, Daddy. What did the farmer say when he lost his tractor? Yeah, where the hell's my tractor? God, I know, it's so stupid! Well, excuse me for trying to bring some levity into this hellhole. The only good thing you've ever brought into this house is my beautiful, darling, handsome, talented little boy Nathan. And I guess the horse. Nay, leave me out of it. What? Glitch, robot. But I guess it's true what they say. Variety is the spice of life. Wolf Out TV. It's not an emoji that's just a severed leg. Or a sandwich that's just out of reach. It's a dumpster filled with leaves. It's not a warm tortilla on a cold body. Or 2 pieces of rye bread with a taco. It's not a book you started to read but then gave up on but then still claimed to have read because, well, technically you have.
It's a tiny piece of paper that ends up being a miniature newspaper.
It's not a paste made from peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Or a dolphin beating up a hermit crab. It's like a buffalo cutting his own hair. It's a hat on an airplane. It's not a tiny pair of doll pants when there is no doll. Or an emoji that's just a severed leg. Wolf Out TV. We'll make you laugh. Am I saying that right? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode Xerox of the last show on Earth. Our guest tonight is a professor of duplication technology studies at the Stoughton Technical College of the Office Arts. His new book is entitled Copy This Book. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Chester Carlson. Thanks so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me, Nathan.
Yes, of course. So I read your new book and it left me asking one powerful question. Is the photocopier dead?
Well, that is an interesting question. Of course, in a literal sense, of course it's not. Every semester I make copies of my book and sell it to my students for their classes. And of course that there are offices around the world where hundreds of thousands of salt of the earth cube farmers are pressing that big green button to make copies for their home offices or memos that probably have and could have been emailed. Hello. But I think I see the point of your question really is our need for physical copies of documents in such a steep decline that we've gone beyond the event horizon, as it were, for broken lights and toner and past the point where any sort of load letter error could be rectified. And I'd say to that, perhaps, but maybe it's that just as the human life goes through cycles and seasons, so too do these machines, and perhaps it's time for us to give them the respect and let them rest in honor of the work they've done again and again and again. Goodbye.
Wow, that really makes you think. A very nuanced answer. That's all the time we have for the guest segment, but would you like to play a game of forgery for fun?
Why, of course.
Oh, hi. It's me, Nate. We're gonna play forgery for fun, and that, of course, is a game. Oh, hold on. I need that. Can you hand me that remote? We're playing, like I said, we're playing forgery for fun, where we have to forge a famous work of art in a certain amount of time. We got a minute this time.
Minute on the clock.
We got our markers here. Let's see what we're gonna recreate. Oh, it's Starry Night.
The swirly one.
The swirly night. Let's go. Whenever you're ready, Viv.
And go.
Okay. I'm gonna swirl some stuff around here.
They're not really stars.
Yeah, I know. That's why I think it should be called the swirly
Swirly
night.
night. It makes more sense. You know, he was a madman. He cut off his own ear, so you can't really trust him to come up with good names.
30 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, I got this.
Let's see. Some more. I need more swirlies. More swirlies. Okay, maybe I should do a little cityscape down here. Looks like another one of those. Is there a gnome down there? I'm drawing gnomes for some reason.
5 seconds.
And then. Wow.
Joey wins.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that has been our show. Broadcasting live from the east side of sunny Madison, Wisconsin, it's the last show on Earth with Nate Chappell. Tonight, it's the episode So Nice, we're doing it thrice. Episode Xerox, but now the man who always repeats himself in triplicate, the last host on Earth, Nate Chappell. Johnny? Well, welcome to the internet equivalent to that.
I'm security guard Carl Lewis with today's morning affirmation.
Repeat after me. Repeat after me. Repeat after me.
Week in review. Thursday, I got caught. Sunday, no heat, hot chocolate. Monday, baby's on the loose. Now that was my week. Hi, I was just thinking of the trip I took to Peru after college. I took a year off, to find myself, and I've been looking ever since, but I haven't found anything. I did ayahuasca and peyote, okay? And I was like finding it was like a needle in a haystack. There's just one me. They're not just one me, there's more than one. There's the little boy me, let's see here. I'm just a little boy and I think fun magic is real and tigers, Smurf big wheel. And then there's the angsty teenage me. Oh, it's like, who cares? I personally think that I'm earnest and I'm good and look like me. And then as I've gotten older, I've realized that there's my dad's kind of mixed in there too. And he's like, hey, I tell one joke over and over again. Sonny boy, farmer and the tractor. No, Dad, I don't know that one. What did he say? Yeah, blah, 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 I know it. Oh, excuse me for levity in this. Blah, 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 all you've got is a horse. Nay, leave me out of it. Glitch, bop, 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 bee, bop. But, as they say, variety is the spice of life.
In a world where everyone's chasing something, one cat has one more chance to finally catch one red spot. The Red Spot, summer 2017 on Wolf Out Television.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode Xerox of The Last Show on Earth. Our guest tonight is a professor of duplication technology studies at the Stoughton Technical College of the Office Arts. His new book is entitled Copy This Book. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Chester Carlson. So thanks so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
So I read your new book, and is the photocopier dead?
Well, that's a complicated question. Of course, literally, I photocopy copies of my book almost.
So no is what you're saying?
And of course, there are people in offices around the world who every day humble Earth Cube farmers.
So no, then, to be clear.
I see what you're getting at. It's a complicated issue. Have we gone beyond the event horizon?
So no.
Perhaps these machines have a life similar to humans.
So yes now? Look, that's all the time we have for the guest segment. That was actually a pretty confusing and disappointing answer ultimately, but would you like to play a game of forgery for fun? Alright, forgery for fun is of course the game where we forge for fun. We've got a limited amount of time on the clock. And that
We got
limited
30 seconds on the
30
clock.
seconds on the clock. Gotta grab this remote control again. And now, oh, American Gothic, how exciting.
Ooh, ready, set, go!
Alright.
This one is arguably harder to do than the swirls.
I don't know. I practiced a lot before with the show, doing swirls.
That seems like cheating.
Oh no, I didn't know. That's what I do.
I'm just saying you knew what was happening. This was a surprise to me.
I have no idea. I don't even know where I am right now. We got this guy here.
His glasses.
House in here.
Nate wins!
Oh,
All right. Oh, it's even. Oh, well, thanks a lot, everybody. That has been broadcasting live from the east side of Southern Hills, Wisconsin. It's the last show on Earth with Nate Chappell. Tonight is the episode so nice we're doing it thrice. Episode Xerox. And now the man who always repeats himself in triplicate, the last host on Earth, Nate Chappell. Hey, Johnny. Oh, welcome. Attention. The mashed up kids. No, back. What are you doing? No, back. It's just one card. Back, and then Thursday. That's do the attention one. Yellow L. Copy. Copperism. Muck. Morning affirmation.
Ask Carl Lewis with today's morning affirmation.
Repeat after me. No. I eat babies. I don't eat babies. Oh, hey, I was just thinking about Peru and the ayahuasca. But I guess it's true what they say. Variety really is the spice of life.
Let's vote. Woo, you're up.
Abby, I'll promise you right here, right now, that I will stay loyal.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode Xerox of The Last Show on Earth. Our guest tonight is a professor of duplication technology studies at the Stoughton Technical College of the Office Arts. His new book is entitled Copy This Book. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Chester Carlson. Thanks for coming on.
No, you were very rude.
Is the photocopier dead?
Well, it's a complicated question.
Answer the question!
Yes.
I knew it! You want to play forgery for fun?
Whatever.
Okay, let me get this up here. So the forgery for fun is where you make the pictures. Here's the one. We're gonna have 15 seconds on the clock.
What?
Okay.
Ready, set, go.
It's not.
That should have been red.
Time's up.
Who won?
Joey.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that has really been our show. I want to thank Chester Carlson so much for joining us tonight, and I want to thank Chester Carlson for joining us tonight, and of course, Chester Carlson for joining us tonight. And a big thanks, as always, to the Hugh Man Wrecking Crew, Viv Chappell and Johnny Fisher. Finn Hammond and Tyler Enzer made the music for tonight's show. Check out Tyler on SoundCloud, and look for Finn faxing his butt. Yeah, I know. Disgusting, isn't it? Who faxes anymore? Hey, you want to see me do stand-up comedy at the Groundhog? Come on down to the Rigby, downtown Madison, this Saturday at 9 p.m. Coming up next, Wolf Out TV presents a time travel movie that stars two of me. Quite literally, haven't been then. For more episodes of this show, go to thelastshowonEarth.org. And for our other shows, go to wolfout.tv. And of course, we are Wolf Out TV all over this web we call worldwide, so look us up at google.com. Thanks for watching us tonight, creeps. And remember that we're watching you too. And to quote Michael P. Keaton in Multiplicity, it's showtime!
burned my mouth a little bit, but it was worth it. But the best part was the boiled potato, just soaked in butter. And that's the perfect potato, man. You know what? Go get yourself a boiled potato right now. If they still have them. I hope they still have them. Hi, I'm Nate Grady. No way. Way. What do you want? How about a good sit? I've had a long trip. Are you... I am you. From the future. Shut up. Who are you? You shut up. I'm Nate Grady. I'm Nate Grady. Sounds like you got her all figured out. I've got nothing figured out. I am you, Nate. You will be me. Huh, holy shit, it's so good to see you. What a relief. Come on, pal, haven't you sort of been expecting this? If I remember right, you just picked a verification question this morning. Alright, what did I ask the Easter Bunny for when I was 5? A potion to make your stuffed animals come to life. Bonus detail, especially Fluffles. Oh, shit. Why'd we think we could ask the Easter Bunny for stuff? I don't know. I guess I just couldn't wait till Christmas. But we didn't get the potion. No. No, I didn't. Is this real? Dead real. You want a beer? No thanks. I don't drink. That doesn't sound like me. You'd be surprised. I would. You will. You know what the farmer said when his horse died? Well, that never happened before. The opener's on the fridge now. So what year are you from? 2028. 15 years, huh? Yep. So you're 50? 51, actually. It's my birthday. Hang on. It's March. My birthday's in July. You cracked the case, Encyclopedia Brown. It wasn't exactly 15 years. Well, happy birthday. You too. Early or late. Am I having an episode or something? Is this how I lose my mind? No, I can finally say that this is all really happening. Finally? Okay, are you ready for this? I was where you are, when you are, 15 years ago. And I was visited by 51-year-old me, or me, and we had this conversation. What? This exact same conversation. Only I was on the other side of it. On my side. Exactly. And I've spent the last 15 years wondering if I was out of my mind. And? Well, now I can say I didn't hallucinate that. Or this. Or you're hallucinating it again. Whoa, you just blew my mind. So why? Why did you come back? I came back because I came back. That's it. I came to visit you because former future me came to visit me 15 years ago. So what's the big message, the warning, the directive? Yeah, I guess. I mean, what did you tell you 15 years ago? You mean, what did you tell you 15 years ago? Sure. This. These words. Everything I'm saying right now. But what's the point? The point. Fair question. I am here because I am here. Because I was here, now, 15 years ago. Twice. So you're here to be here. Because you were here. Correct. So what do I have to do? You have to do this. This. This conversation. Again. Again. You have to come back in 15 years and have this conversation. With myself. Yeah, with you. How will I know what to say? You'll memorize it. How? I was recording a message for a time capsule. Well, yes. I was recording a message for my future self. You, I guess. How'd that go? Not very well. I got all uncomfortable and just ended up describing my dinner. Timeless. It's not done. Oh, it's not? Almost. So, you know this entire conversation. By heart. What if the whole thing? So everything I say, I said 15 years ago. Alec Baldwin, Axel Foley, Alex P. Keaton, Alex P. Kitten. Nice try. Oh, I'm freaking out. I know. So every word you're saying, I said to me 15 years ago. To yourself. Yeah, to you. So you're, what? You're reciting it? Well, I'd like to think I'm performing it, but yes, I am reciting it. So I have to complete the circus. The circus? Oh shit, I meant circuit. I messed up the line. Really? No, I'm just kidding. That was in there too. That sounds like me. It does. So what would happen if you did mess up your lines? I won't. What if you do? I don't. What if I do? You won't. So I can't mess it up? I didn't say you can't mess it up. But I won't. We don't. So your whole purpose in coming back is to what? To tell me to come back in 15 years? There's not a purpose, Nate. There's just what is. Nobody's gonna believe this. You're right about that. Couldn't I just play them the tape? Sure. Unfortunately, both voices on the tape are yours. Right. So, what's the future like? It's about the same. Give or take. Ah, there's no snack printers yet. Sorry, man. Damn. Boiled potatoes? Good. So, does everybody time travel? Nope. Just no? Nope. Just me, as far as I know. Just us. How do you do it? That's a funny story, actually. But I can't tell you that. Why not? Let me rephrase. I don't tell you that. I didn't tell me that. This is too much. Oh man, am I Ow! Sorry, but you're not dreaming. Aren't you supposed to pinch me? I don't like pinching. Me neither. Am I nuts? No, Nate, I can finally say that your marbles are all accounted for. Says the figment of my imagination. So, you're 51, huh? Yeah. Huh. We're like a before and after. After what? 15 years. You look good. Bold choice on the hairdo. Yeah, I've been swimming a lot. And here I thought my widow's peak had peaked. Look, Nate, I don't have much time. Why not? I don't know yet. Maybe it's just a short tape. Maybe. But if I can tell you one thing, if I can give you one piece of advice, please bring a jacket. What? Bring a jacket. Today, when you come back in 15 years, bring a jacket. It's really cold out. It's like 30 degrees. Bring a jacket? Yeah, it was warm. Well, it'll be warm in 15 years. Oh, global warming? No, it's July. Right, our birthday. Right. So that's it? Bring a jacket? That's the wisdom you came to impart? I didn't write it, pal. Hey, I've got something for you. This is weird. I've been carrying this thing around for so long. What is it? It's just a quarter. Here, take it. Looks old. It is. I got it from me, and now I'm giving it to me. Keep it in your pocket. Remember that you're not crazy. Lucky you didn't accidentally spend it. It's no good anymore. No? No. Just hold on to it. Whenever you feel like you've made all this up, look at that and remember this moment. Remember that I'm here. That we're here. We're not crazy, Nate. You would say that. You will say that. So, what's gonna happen to you now? Next, you mean? Yes, next. I don't know. I haven't been then yet. See you in 15 years? Not if you see you first. Right. Hey, I transcribed that tape. Believe it or not, cassette technology will not be around forever. I don't believe it. Believe, Nate. Safe travels, Nate. to the future.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen,
Ladies and gentlemen.
and I hope you enjoyed our show. I know that I have, and I also know that I want to say one final thing to you, and that is good night and good nachos.
Nachos.